Okay. They're copying things that I say. And I noticed they actually change little parts. Global warming. Look. Pied Pipers. See, they correct the spelling even. See, they say the same thing except they correct the spelling. And then not only that, but they add funny things. So they just started a day ago. And I just figured I had to make a video about it right away. Look, I'm ready for my close-up. Nah. You know that a lot of the stuff they do is a psyop. I mean, like the news, you turn the news on. Anything that says, if somebody says, "Did you hear that bad thing that happened today?" Or if somebody comes to you and they're like, "Did you watch the news today?" And I'm like, "No, but you're about ready to tell me something bad happened, didn't you? Aren't you?" "Yeah." "Why did you watch the news?" "No, don't tell me. I don't care." "Oh, but don't you want to know all this bad stuff?" "No. Because it's all fake. It's all fake. You know, like it was all an inside job." "Oh, but that's a conspiracy." Yeah, it's not like there was a conspiracy behind the assassination of JFK or anything. No, we're just lemmings. We forgot about that. What happened? Ignorance is strength, I mean, I don't know if this person's bad. I'm not really talking about this person. I just thought it was interesting, I think I know who it is. It's the thing. And so, they are copying me and actually correcting my grammar, which is actually kind of funny. So, I don't know what's wrong with these people, or if they're nice or not. I don't really care, I mean, I guess I think it's funny. I don't know. Somebody spent a day, copying me. Ray William Johnson did that to me. That's pretty serious. Interesting. Weird. Whatever. I don't know. I guess it's cool. I don't know. because some of the inspiration for that I get from watching some stuff on the internet, and then so I get fired up and make a video or something. Or I was trying to quit smoking too, and it's like, I smoke a lot, so cigarettes. So I do try to quit. Look, I got patches right next to me. It's like I'm always trying to quit, but if I ain't smoking, I'm putting patches on or something, or smoking e-cigarettes. If you look it up, it's called an addiction, and it's kind of weird to kind of like live that. But the good thing, that's the only thing I have though. That it kind of like taught me, like, hey, there's bad stuff out there. This, and then people that do this, it's like they teach me that there's bad shit out there. Like if people say there's global warming and it's your fault or something, it's like, to me it's like, no, there's bad people out there, like the BP oil spill. I don't think it makes global warming. I think it just pollutes everything, like the Fukushima reactor. It was a natural disaster. I mean, a mixture of man-made and natural. But I think human have a natural element, so everything we do is just kind of natural, because how could we do anything that's not natural? We are natural. Or what are you saying, humans aren't natural? But I still like solar panels. Because people are like, oh, smart people like solar panels, nerdy people, and I'm like, whoa. I don't know, maybe they know. Are you saying they know something I don't? So now I'm nerdy because I thought about it, and then my spelling's bad, and it's like, oh fuck, I smoke and I grew a beard, and then now they hate me because of that. It's like, I get older or whatever, I'm my own person, I'm not perfect, neither are they. My nose is not perfect, my beard does not grow perfectly, I have missing spots and stuff, and I don't care. It's the uniqueness of who I am. Look, I'm unique, I'm different. I'm not a clone stamped out brick in the wall. I am my own independent person. No independent thought. It's like this is 1984 or something, or Brave New World or something. And it's like, so this person here, they've hacked me. I don't know about this person, okay, but there's a group of them. I think this person here, just judging by some of the things they do, it's funny. I've talked to them, and it's hard to judge them. I think they're a troll. And, they've made videos of their guns and showed them to me, and I liked their guns. I know a lot about guns, and they had some pretty interesting guns they showed. Anything from, Saga 12s to, like, rifles and stuff. And it was, I think it was no, not the Gale. I don't know why I think the Gale. Maybe an R7. I got an R7. Does that even exist? R700. Yeah, no. Yeah, things that don't exist. That's really good. I haven't seen it in so long, I forget the name of that gun, and I like that gun. What is it? I think it's Swiss or something. No, I'm confused. Oh well, sometimes I don't remember everything. Oh well, I'm not worried about it. What is this dude gonna do? Like, put that in his little comment section? No, I doubt he's bad. But I don't know what to make of it. Good or bad, I don't know. They copy me, I don't copy them. I don't even know who they are. The only thing I have is this little search bar at the top of YouTube, and then just people that I find. So it's like, I like fans, if they're my fan. That's cool. Am I not allowed to say hi to my fans and say, hey, look, I noticed that my fan did something? Obviously, I have some kind of fan. Which, of course, if I wanted to be famous, then that's what I would want. But I think, why not be famous? So I don't know. So, I don't really worry about it. I just thought if I pointed at it with the camera and said, hey, look at that, because it's, something that happens a lot, especially from the same person. And I guess if it's just the person, I don't really care, That's what I was saying. I'm just trying to evaluate what's going on. They're actually, to think of it, this is a distraction, because right now I could actually be exposing some other things, so there could be something totally else going on. That's actually a point that I wanted to make. Is when I wanted to make this video, I was going to say, sometimes that's why it's good to look the other way, and to not, if they want your attention, don't give it to them. If they're saying that's what you are, is an attention whore, well then don't pay them any attention, because maybe that's what they are. They're hypocrites, and they live in denial. I hate knowing too much sometimes, even if I couldn't remember it. We call it muscle memory. It's like that's what, that guy probably practices. Because he's probably like, alright, I don't know, that's so funny. I think he's, fusion center, like a fusion center. Because I think, okay, where is this guy sitting right now? Who is he and what is he doing? And I imagine this fusion center with these cubicles full of these people, and they're like, they might be assigned something, like a case or something, And so the reason you keep seeing the same people, is because it's like they're assigned that case. He's made videos of guns and stuff, and it shows an advanced warfare mentality, body armor. That's actually funny, because that was part of the joke, because they're like, look at my body armor. So I don't know what kind of psychological warfare that would be. Not necessarily as an attack, but you could go anywhere with that. You could say, join my militia, look at my guns. And it's like, it's like, I do trust people, but, look how you go about it. That is so flippy-floppy, like, that scares me, because what if they did want to bridge that gap, and so they did act like your friend, because maybe in their tactic book, they got this, like, CIA mind control tactic book, and it says, like, don't, like, be too nice, like, fuck with them a little bit, fuck them up a little bit, kind of throw them for a loop. Anyways, like I said, it could be a distraction, but I figured, no matter what, it's something worth documenting. And I'm really, it's like I've come to the Emerald City, and I'm standing at the Wizard, and I'm like, oh, Wizard, give me a brain, and then there's just, it's actually just a man behind the curtain, and he's like, I trolled you, but he's like, no, he's like, no, here I got some red heels you can tap together and go home. You want some news for today? I have a featured video, and it's not one that I made, it's a song. And that's the news. And instead of when people are like, hey, did you hear the news? Did you hear what the bad things that happened? Because everybody knew it was 3/22, and everybody knew something was going to happen. So I thought, I'm just going to wait. Like, I don't know any news today. Let's just wait and see what happens. And people were like, somebody came to me and was like, did you hear the news today? I'm like, no, but something bad happened, didn't it? And they're like, yeah. And it was on 3/22. Now let me check. So it's like, when the news gives bad news, we should counteract it and distract it with good things. But not mindless good things. Good things that have meaning, what is the meaning of good. I don't think ignorance and strength, I don't think it's good. But I think it's, I think we know, that's the point, is we know that stuff happens, and that's why maybe we should be told the bad things so we do kind of know it. But it's like, if anything, it's like we're just being conditioned to accept not to do anything, that people are bad, that somebody else will take care of it, like the police, call 911, It's a conditioned helplessness, learned helplessness, just like Brave New World, like operant conditioning. It was even in The Big Bang Theory where he was conditioning Penny with the fucking chocolates. Now, just think of what else you could apply that to. Money. What if you started giving Penny money? Is that not like chocolate? Oh, chocolate, oh, yeah. Or even way better, buy your own chocolate. Might have happened the day before. Let me see. No, it was 3/22. Am I dead right now? Wait a minute, I'm dead. It's like I've seen that movie where it's like, you're dead. Am I dead and living in denial? That'd be weird. I'm dead and living in denial. Living dead in denial. I'm just going to think about that for a minute. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. It's like I'm having racing thoughts or something. I'm like, oh man, I've thought about it. It's like I'm a great philosopher or something. Wait. Yeah, it's like these people hack you. So it's a day old, so it's not that old. Oh. Actually, this goes back to the people that have recently subbed me. And somehow, you know, like I've talked to them before, so they're kind of in this thing, their thing, it's their thing, and they're in that thing, like their little group, and I've just kind of, I guess they came across me, and then now, you know, they kind of like mingle around, and that's one reason why, you know, their latest video was called, "Are You Looking at Me?" And I even went on their account and I said, I do not look at you. You know, you come to me and say, hey, look at me. And I'm like, I don't really pay you much attention. You're an attention whore. Why should I pay you attention? You know, you're a total distraction. You have nothing to offer. Even in your page, it even says that some people think I have secrets or something to gain or something to know. But no, you should stay for my next video because I have something to gain and something to know. It's like, you know, a double positive is a negative or something, you know. Like, you don't make any sense. It's basically what it is. You said both things. And it's like, well, the first thing you said was the truth, and then after that you said the lie. It makes you a liar. And an open one, if that. Because you, within the same paragraph, you opposed yourself. Absolutely. You know, I guess you could interpret that how you want. You know, but, you know, actually, I have to listen to how to pronounce a new word I learned. Now pronounce it. Oh wait, it's so weird of a word. There's no pronouncing of it. It's called Ouroboros. Ouroboros. It's a snake eating itself. And it's like, you know, like I was listening to Alex Jones, and he's like, they put baby fetuses in there, and a lot of people are like, you're crazy. It's like, well, you don't understand. They're snakes eating themselves. And it's like, so who knows what that means? That's why I was looking it up. The Ouroboros often represents self-reflectivity or serensical, especially in the sense of something consistently recreating itself, the eternal return, and other things perceived as cycles begin anew as soon as the end. Compare the phoenix. It also represents the idea primordially, until related to something existing or persisting from the beginning with such force or qualities it can not be extinguished. Well, that's like, well, fucking awesome, dude. The fuck? I can't even fucking read it. That's how awesome it is. And it actually is fucking awesome. Compared, it was like, holy fucking shit. You know, this is some deep, esoteric, hidden, symbolic, occultic shit, man. It's like New World Order, like the pyramids, like what do they mean? It's like panopticon. Yeah, I know how to pronounce that. Panopticon. It's like a prison within. It's a circle prison with one guard tower, and the guard can see all the prisoners all at once, so they only need one guard. And so, like the pyramid eye, in a way, the panopticon. I don't know why I can't read that. Like, my eyes can't focus. It's too bright or something. Turn down the fucking brightness or something. That's why people get mad about reading your shit, I think it's not because you spell bad. It's because they're mad because they have to read it. And it's like, because I like this, and I have a hard time reading it because it's like this fucking screen's so bright. And not only that, it's like this screen is like designed so you can't focus. It's made so you're like, this is sort of a brainwashing. It's got a flicker rate. It's like brainwashing you. I mean, I guess that'd be reasons why not to use it, But, I mean, it's good to still use it, just, it kind of sucks that they do that. I guess if they didn't do that, it wouldn't be as bad. Messing with the contrast and sharpness to see if that like changes how I can focus on it or something. I don't know. Yeah, I turned down the brightness and that helps quite a bit. Still not as much. I think that's been my problem with reading. A whole bunch. Because my eyes don't like the focus. Maybe if I got glasses, that's why. So I always see people with glasses and I'm like, I wonder if I need glasses. It's probably why they make reading glasses. So your eyes can kind of focus on it. It's weird. I just can't look at it. It kind of makes me feel bad. It's like I can't read. It's fucking blurry. always like halfway in, I can't focus. Look at this thing. That's why I like videos, because somehow you can just sit there and watch it, and it's like you're kind of watching the whole of it instead of just like, you know, it's like instead of getting your information in this little it's like all this information is coming to you in a bigger screen. It means way more than any book. You know, it's more with your five senses, just with, and then it's like, you know, that's why books are old. That's why they make movies from books. You know. I like books, but I mean, you gotta get used to that. But I mean, it almost feels like my eyes are fucking bleeding. That's always kind of been a problem. I always try to like get used to it in a way. I think now I'm also at the point now. Maybe if I got glasses, it'll help. Oh yeah, but I was saying that these people, you know, or I came across them and I make comments. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not like after them, you know, but I figured I'd document how, you know. I mean, because in their comment section, I don't know if you've seen it, but they were there, you know. So that means, yeah, that's them basically. You know, it could be anybody. Yeah. But, you know, if these people, if all I have to do is kind of just turn it on and say, hey, and then talk about it, if that's all I got to do to expose these people, then it really ain't going to be that hard. But there's always that lingering question, like, are we assuming too much? Do we give people more credit than they deserve? Do we think they're smarter than they actually are? Even though they are. But it's like, I guess it don't matter. because I wouldn't even have noticed until I thought, well, you know, their name is funny. And it's actually kind of sad, man, that I'm an alchemist or something, and I'm a pagan, and that they're Christians, or they're something, you know. And, you know, like in the Bible it says synagogue of Satan, and it's like, so who knows what these people believe. It says like the Jews were the synagogue of Satan, and it's like, so really, like, kind of, I mean, like, Hitler killed Jews. Did he think they were the synagogue of Satan? I don't know. Maybe they feel like that, you know. That's why it's like they have some ulterior agenda, motive. There's something more that they're never going to say. I just feel like they're not going to 100% come out and say, yeah, we want to kill you for our God or something. You know, it's just, they're not going to do it. They're going to do that. They're not going to really talk about that, you know. And then most people, I guess, don't even know that shit happens. So that's kind of the weird part. I have a hard time understanding how things are going to kind of work out if hidden in plain view, that's what these people are doing. And it's like, well, you're looking at them and you just don't know it because these people are kind of like, you know, like almost hidden, but, you know, there's a lot of people like that. You know, there could be different types and stuff, or just, who knows, because it's like, what is stemming this? Where is this coming from? You know, is it this group or that group, or is there many different groups? And then they're competing amongst each other and even with other people, and so you don't just have, you know, people just living amongst each other. You have groups of people screwing up individuals because they know, hey, I'm in a group and you're not. I'm a gang stalker, you're not. I'm a cop and you're not. I'm going to kick your ass, and I'm going to get the whole squad to kick your ass. And you're just a civilian. What are you going to do about it? We'll bring down all these guns. Hey, look at our guns. We'll bring this down upon you. Because we are tyranny, or they're tyranny. It's called tyranny, it's called oppression, it's called gangs and fucking terrorism. And it's like the biggest terrorist is probably our fucking government, because they're the ones who did it, you know. They did 9/11. They're the fucking terrorists. And then they're going to try to blame people with beards like me and say, oh, you're different, you have a beard. Everybody think there's a conspiracy against him. It's like, yeah, like that ain't a fucking conspiracy. Or whatever. It's like, you know, people are really stupid. And then half of those people are even dumber than that.